everyone, it's Leanne DeSanto and I'm in the park with Shiloh and we're having a great day today. And today's lesson from Shiloh is not perfect is perfect. Okay, let me explain. So yesterday we had a pretty rainy day here in Southern California and we couldn't throw balls, the field was all wet. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's just get out and get a little exercise. So, in my mind, I was like, okay, this isn't perfect, but we're gonna go do it. And we just had a ball. She's running through the puddles and smelling the fresh air, and we just had a great time. And so I just kind of thought about that, and it reminded me of this Japanese term called wabi-sabi, which is, finding the beauty in the imperfect, and I always love that because I think it's one of those things that we just don't always do. We think everything has to be perfect and things have to look perfect, but there's so much beauty in the imperfect, right? Because most of the time things are imperfect. And what is perfect anyway? It's just kind of this ideal that we have, or this mindset, or whatever that sometimes holds us back from doing things that we really want to do, or being in a particular relationship, or thinking that we have to be the perfect weight, or the perfect, have the perfect hair, or the perfect makeup, and being truly transparent. When I started doing these Shiloh videos, and Shiloh just had inspired me forever, and I the first time I did it, and I was like, okay, well, it's the production quality is not going to be perfect, and my hair's in a scrunchie, and I'm not going to look perfect, but I thought, what, I just have this message and I just want to share it with people. And so I just started doing it, and I'm like, what? It is perfect. It's exactly what it's supposed to be, and I just love doing it. I love sharing these messages with you each week, and having my little muse here, Shiloh, inspire me to talk about things that I think are really important and really matter. So that's what I just wanted to share today, that there is beauty in the imperfect, and don't wait. I think oftentimes we hold up, especially I see a lot of my friends and colleagues in the business world. We have to have this perfect program, this perfect offer to people, this perfect whatever we're working on, product, and sometimes it's just about getting it out there, getting feedback, tweaking it as we go, making changes, and not worrying that it all has to be, everything has to be perfect to start with, because then you're never going to start, and I've been in that phase a lot of times in my life, where it's like this perfection paralysis. You don't do anything because you feel like, oh my God, it has to be this perfect thing, or this perfect relationship, or sometimes we just gotta start and get in action, and from there it becomes perfect. So anyway, that's my message. If there's something in your life that's just holding you back because of this idea that it has to be a certain way, or this perfection paralysis, just recognize that and say, okay, is this procrastination about that? Or is, me playing small about that, about some kind of perfectionism or insecurity or whatever. We all have them, and they creep into our lives in many different ways. But I just wanted to share that and just let you know you're not alone, because I totally feel it. I totally get it. And I've been there, and I'm there, every day. Every day you go through these thoughts, but it's really about changing that and just getting in action, getting in momentum, doing it, tweaking it, shifting it, and it'll all be perfect. I'm Leanne DeSanto. I hope you enjoyed this message and have an awesome day. Bye from Shiloh.